How do you go into this and do it right? How do you avoid all the likely pitfalls and snares that always trip up the neophyte new startups? That 5 handles is plenty, and you can split it up and make your whole 25 handle career on multiple trades or one individual trade in the morning that gets 5 handles and you're done for the whole day. That releases you from all of the expectations of being in front of these charts longer than it's necessary, which is good. You want to limit that. So if you get your trade with 5 handles when you're first starting out, turn the charts off. Look at everything afterwards in hindsight. Don't be lured into doing more because something moves around quick. You don't want to add to what's already been given to you, and that's your goal. Stop. That's what profitable trading is. Having a goal, a business model. Okay. We call it a trading model, but it's a business model. You know, Foot Locker don't go out there and say, you know what, we're doing so well selling shoes. We need to get into the fucking pizza business. Let's start selling pizzas and burritos. You know, because who wouldn't want a fucking Foot Locker burrito, right? That shit don't work. Okay. You're not going to upset the model that works for them. Okay. And vice versa. You have a model, you sit down, you've done all the work, you built yourself up, you're learning this, and now you settled in, you're going to look for 5 handles in the E-mini S&P or the NASDAQ, one or the other. I'm preferring ES, and I think you should do that too. If you want to go into NQ later on when you have more, ability, that's fine. But when it moves fast, it can be wild and it can hurt you. It's a little bit more chaotic, so just be mindful of that. Don't be afraid of it, but in the beginning, respect it, because if you don't know what you're doing, it can sting you. But you want to have that business model of knowing, when are you going to stop? See, when I go into live streamers all the time, I'll ask them, I say, hey, look, I asked this of Trades by Matt, I asked it by Corbs, I asked it by 2 other YouTubers, and they ignored me in there because I know why. They don't want to talk to me because they think I'm in there, trying to make fun of them. I'm not. I respect anybody that's doing a live stream. I would never go in there and try to be disruptive about anything like that, because number 1, it takes a lot of focus and it's a dick move, and 2, I can respect the fact that they're doing it, because there isn't a lot of people that are willing to get out there and literally live stream. So that is ballsy, in anybody that does it. Yeah, that they got my respect, even if they blow up all the time and blow their accounts and go to maximum loss multiple times in the same week. It's still respectful that they do it. I want to ask them questions like, hey, when do you stop? What draws the line in the sand? Say, okay, I'm not trading anymore today. I've done enough, either because of the loss or the win. Like, how do you get to the point of contentment where you no longer feel that it's needed for you to be in front of the charts? Have you even considered that in your development, in your building of your trading plan? Because it's easy to see, oh, it's early, I've already got my 10 handles for the day. That's 2 days work. That's 2 days of work. What do you think, you're going to go in there again? Because that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to think the market's on fire. You got to push your edge until it's dull and you lost what you made and more, plus commissions. Don't you feel smart? Twitter can get you hurt by people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Your business model is only profitable when you follow it. Your trading plan is only profitable when you follow it. Your wife, your husband, your significant other, your children, your dependents, your best friends, your coworkers, your boss, and ICT, we're not going to be there to help you press the button and manage it and tell you when to stop. That's personal responsibility. And all of that rests on your shoulders. And if you're not in tune with the things that will lure you into dumb shit, gambling, going in there one more time, you got a good day, you made $1,000. You didn't try to make $1,000. It just happened, fell right in your hands. Don't look at that as, oh shit, I'm way better than I thought I was. Fuck, I've been thinking about this all this time, thinking I wasn't that great. Look how good I am. I'm gonna go out there and do this 5 more times, because shit, that's $6,000. Who doesn't want a $6,000 day? And then all of a sudden you're looking at your account, it's gone. I've done that. I've done it. I've done that. Okay, so you have to know when you're going to pull the plug.
Alrighty, boys and girls. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome on in, boys and girls. Make yourselves at home. Grab yourselves a coffee, a water, a beverage of your choice. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Come on in. The water's fine. Good morning, Trader 007, Hindsight King, Joyce, good morning. Fari, good morning. Jabril, good morning. Good morning, Governor. KVN, good morning, everybody. Hey, don't be shy, guys. Hey, now. Don't be shy. Come on now. Come on. Don't leave me hanging, chat. What is this? Why are you guys so quiet this morning? You guys already blow your accounts? No, don't tell me you guys already blew your accounts already. It's not even market open on Monday yet. What's going on? Do we need to have an intervention already? Don't tell me it's so. Good morning, Wolf Dubai. Good morning, D Conrad. I'm doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's up, Dario? Jan, good morning. Alrighty. Happy Monday, everybody. We got like 4 minutes until market opens up, so we'll go ahead and we'll jump in. First and foremost, boys and girls, a couple of things, actually. Number one, we do not have any red folder news today. We had orange folder news at 8:30. This week, the main things that we're really concerned about, I'll pull the calendar over here, but the main things that we're focused on this week would be obviously PPI and mostly FOMC on Wednesday. So going into this week, expectations are a little bit lower today, tomorrow, right? Going to be trying to focus on being a little bit more nimble with like what I ask from the market in terms of like take profits. I'll probably try to aim for some low-hanging fruit targets and not try to ask for too much, and be willing to sacrifice potentially bigger moves today and tomorrow, and then expecting most of the momentum to come in really, after FOMC on Wednesday. So that's that first and foremost. The other thing to note, let me turn the music down a little bit. The other thing to note is we have contract rollover this week. So keep an eye on the CME group. If you guys go to cmegroup.com and you come down here, so you'll go to cmegroup.com, you'll go to markets and you'll find the E-mini NASDAQ. And what you'll do is you'll come here to volume and open interest. And once you guys see this total volume in June overtake the volume in March, that's when we'll roll the contracts over into the June contract. You can be trading the June contract right now, but until the volume is more similar or greater than March, you might notice like more slippage and worse fills, things like that. So I usually just trade the higher volume contract until it flips. But just a heads up on that. We got that expiration coming, I think, on Friday. So just something to be mindful of, boys and girls. Yeah, you're probably seeing lots of gaps in it right now because it is not very identical at the moment in terms of volume. So, but all right, what do we got here? 90 seconds until market opens up. So let's take a quick peek at what we are doing. If you guys haven't looked at anything yet this week, we have gotten a pretty decent rally off the open from last night. We opened up obviously last night 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern, and we've pumped basically straight up off the open. So where are we headed to this week? First and foremost, I think obviously it's kind of hard to say it with a lot of certainty because we're probably going to be waiting on the FOMC interest rate decision. But to me, the way that I'm viewing this range is similar to how I was viewing it on Friday still, which is just that we've traded down into a relative discount. And now we see price kind of starting to make that rally back higher. So potentially we got buy side being offered here in form of this buy side at 805, this previous hourly high. This is the high from Friday AM session. So I got my eye on that. That's kind of my initial thought process right now. We'll see if that changes though. We've got an hourly disrespect of this bearish fair value gap, and we're creating some bullish fair value gaps here to the upside here on the hourly chart. So maybe we see a manipulation down at the open into these hourly inefficiencies, retest of this inversion, and then we see price rally. Maybe that would be kind of what I would prefer to see, just based off of how this looks right now. I missed the opening bell, boys, but there it is. We are at market open. So that's kind of the thought process as of as of right now. So we'll see what we want to do. Like I told you boys, hey, what do I always say? I'm not ever wrong. Sometimes I'm just early. And in the case of the longs, maybe I was you know, Friday to Monday. Maybe I was a little early. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, it happens. It happens, chat. What are we gonna do? Let me mark out this high. So this is the hourly high that we're looking for as a potential draw. If we want to get there. So here. We had in the 15. This is your London low. We have had, so this would be kind of, this would be a nice scenario as well, right? Like, let's say we do just kind of rally here in the early part of the opening range. If we get to this high and we don't get an opportunity to trade into it, that's fine. I would look for shorts after that, though, just because this would be very lopsided in terms of what's been offered, right? Asia, London, everything's just been higher so far. That's why before I go long, I want to see manipulation down first to some extent. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, but yeah, man, this daily range continues, chat. The daily range continues. Dude, we might never get out of this. We might be stuck here forever. This just might be our new reality. This just might be it. That sucks, huh? Better luck in 2027, am I right, chat? Oh my goodness. We'll get him eventually. Jeez. Good morning, Hudson. Good morning. How you doing, man? Hudson, I feel like I haven't seen your name in here in a while. Or is that just me? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, boys and girls. We got dumped on. If anybody is in the Midwest at all, dude, we got like a foot and a half of snow over the weekend, chat. I think I'm just gonna go build an igloo. It's over. What's up, Crypto Surf USA? Crypto Surfer USA. What's up? This year we're gonna master how to trade consolidation, dude. Yeah, that's actually. Look, you always finding the silver lining. Always finding the silver lining. Been here the whole last week. Oh, that's not bad, Hudson. Can we see you build an igloo? Should I do a vlog building an igloo? Building a snow fort? Get Starlink, start trading in an igloo? That'd be kind of sick. That's actually one thing we've never really seen, right? Usually like trading influencers, trading gurus, if anything, they go somewhere like Miami or something. Or somewhere tropical. But you know what we've never seen? We've never seen like Eskimos or something trading, you know what I'm saying? Like in Alaska or like remote parts of Canada. I feel like that'd be kind of sick. You know what I mean? Just a little change of pace. Do you think if you're in an igloo trading that you would be less prone to like overtrade because you're like so cold that you don't even want to like move unless you have to? And they're like, I'm not gonna push any buttons because I just want to fucking sit here and not freeze. Listen, that's why when you're trading, you gotta turn the AC on, even if it's the middle of winter. You want to be just a little bit, you know what I mean? A little bit chilled, maybe. And then you sip on a little coffee. There's more coochie in Miami than in Alaska, bruh. Robin, some would say you're worried about the wrong things, but you're probably not wrong. Yeah, there's two types of pee you can push. Yeah, we're pushing up here at the open off this 15-minute bullish for value gap. So I don't know. We'll see. Might not get an opportunity to trade into that. Excuse me, that buy side level at 805. That is my initial draw. However, let's see. Maybe we can find something. I just don't want to like chase. I don't want to feel like I'm chasing this too much, but I do believe we draw towards 805. This Dow chart looks kind of gross. What I should do. Damn, even the continuous chart looks like that. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This might just run, honestly. Bullish 1 minute OB here. There's not really any inefficiencies even being left on the 1 minute. It's like wicking and closing everything. We do have a 5-minute gap that looks like will probably be left here in the next 3 minutes after this candle close. Other than that, though, she might just be a runaway bride, man. We'll see. What instrument I should keep for right now on NinjaTrader? Yeah, I'm using the March contract still. I'm using the March contract. Once the June contract volume is identical, I'll switch. We're pretty far off though. Like right now, we're overall volume in the March contract's like over 600,000, and June contract's only 87,000. So we're good. We're good. We're probably gonna have to be rolling over by like Wednesday. I would be my guess. It's usually a couple days before expiration. I already went over the contract switch. You guys can switch to June if you want. I'm not switching until the volume is higher. Longs on market open were validated. I hope you took them then. All right, Omer. You're going in timeout, man. 10 minutes. Please help yourself to a beverage and a snack. You'll find that we've accommodated our guests kindly. They're in the VIP room. Would be nice to get a clean little pullback, a nice buy entry model here. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. What do we got? Minute and a half left. We'll see how this 5 minute wants to close. Obviously, if this does close kind of ugly with no momentum to the upside, then we might have to just be patient and wait. Because in order for us to want to join longs here, this has got to look willing to continue. Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. You know what I mean? I opened up the stream. I spent a good 2 minutes talking about contract rollover and when I'm rolling over, and then the guy comes in here and starts spamming. Switch to June contract, bro. Switch to June contract, bro. Switch to June contract, bro. Holy shit. You know what I mean, boys? Sometimes I'm like, do I have Tourette's or does the chat have Tourette's? I don't know. Maybe we all do. Maybe we're all a little schizophrenic. We all do. That's what I was kind of thinking. Yeah, we're all in this together. Yeah, I like that anyway. I like that better anyway. And I don't want to I don't want to rule out totally the possibility that we could draw towards like London or Asia first either, you know, which to me would be confirmed like if this structure flipped and, you know, we got like a change in the state back down below 930 open. Maybe we see actually London or Asia low coming first then. Here's your 5 minute gap. So this would be kind of the thought process, right? Like if we're going to hold this and keep pushing up, I like looking for 805. If we inverse this, probably looking for lower. Kev, you son of a bitch. You got to be on the spectrum to make this trading thing work. This is true. Yeah, that checks out. Oh, I never did check. What's the poll in the chat? 59% bullish. Oh yeah, we're definitely dumping. 59% bullish, 29% bearish, 12% chop. Felix says he's absolutely mentally impaired. Well, that's the thing, boys. Listen, in 2026, we're doing everything we can to pay out max, looks max, retard max. Not in any specific order. But we're checking all three off. What do you guys think? Can I go to the 30 seconds chart? I mean, I can. I don't see why I would, but listen, sometimes I get faked out enough on the 1 minute. Why do I need to go to the 30 second? Y'all really want to see the world burn. Oh, Jesus. I really should just make templates. I heard BB is dead. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I've been seeing all that stuff too. I don't think it's been like officially confirmed, quote unquote, but I've been seeing it all. Yeah. Did I watch TGR's video? I did. Yeah. At what point do I get to take a victory lap? Ever or never? Not like it really matters all that much. There really is no such thing as bad publicity. And say what you want about like trading influencers or whatever. He's gonna probably make more money after all this is said and done, just so everybody knows. It's only the money train don't stop. That's kind of the only unfortunate part. But yeah, I never even said anything about the crypto stuff. My only beef was only ever the CFD stuff, with just knowing how much that stuff can be faked, like behind the scenes if you're working with a broker, and then using those results that are fake to like sell your credibility to people. That was always my biggest thing. I guess I kind of forgot about the crypto stuff. The other thing about the crypto stuff too, if you guys remember like his story in the beginning, didn't he say like he took like when he was like, I don't know, like 16, 17 or 18 years old, took a loan from a Chinese bank for like $100 grand And then he full ported it on Solana. I'm just sitting here, I'm like, what kind of fucking bank gives a kid 100 grand? I mean, that, if people believe that story, that was kind of like natural selection at its finest. What'd you say? New 15-minute candle just opened up, by the way, chat. Yeah, the previous 15-minute candle close, it was strong on Dow and ES. On NQ was kind of shite, to be honest, but we're getting, look at this displacement now. What the hell? So yeah, 5-minute gap held. Now we're seeing price, holy dude, we're rocketing. I don't know. Sounds like someone else we know, Devin. See, that's, where do you think we got our experience from? That's what I'm saying. I mean, shit, it's not our first rodeo. Present in XM? What is XM? Is that a Forex broker? I mean, yeah, you'll find NAS 100 in Forex. I don't know, boys, if I trust this, to be honest, but. It entered the 15-second FEG and ripped. Listen, if you're on the 15-second, you might as well go to the 5-second. Why stop at the 15? You know what I mean? $15-second, good. Yeah, it's good for blown accounts. All right, somebody say it. Skill issue. I know it's coming, so let me just get ahead of it. Oh man, yeah, the seconds time frames can actually get. I shouldn't say that. Like if you have like for whatever reason extremely high conviction in like a move or for a really range bound, maybe it's helpful, but for the most part, it's not helpful. The 1 minute is borderline. You know what I mean? More of an op than an actual ally to a lot of us. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really trust this. I didn't really trust this either. I don't know. I'm waiting to see. I know you can only wait so long before you miss out on a move, but But, I mean, I would say the shorts are probably pretty clear here if we obviously shift below here. To be honest. Speaking of, where is... I'm just going to mark out, like, where's equilibrium of this range from open on Sunday. Yeah, discount of this range is back, like, just below London low. See what this macro wants to do, chat. 950. we've basically only seen upside be offered. It could grab previous day high first, maybe, but I don't think it needs to, no. I mean, we see this pretty often where we come up and we generate like a lower high, right? And then we retrace, and then we just generate more liquidity for later. I guess we'll see, though. I mean, obviously, if this holds and we see prices continue pushing higher, you know, maybe it's worth trying to find like a scalp off of like, you know, if we get like this OB confirmation and then try to get continuation to 805, that could be in play, but I'm trying to be patient. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to really chase this. Intraday or end of day better for Apex? I mean, I would say most people would probably say end of day just because you don't got to worry about a little extra nuance that could make it more challenging. For the people that really don't care about intraday because of the way that they trade, which is like hyper scalping, then maybe they don't care and they just was like, I'll just pay the cheaper cost. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I would say 90+% of traders would probably say end of day. All right, boys. What do you guys think? Is this going to break down on us or no? It's kind of what I'm hoping for at this point, to be honest. The 4-hour rejection block. That is true. This is true. Bro, is this actually our first presented gap on the 1 minute? I think it is. It is. Am I seeing things? Yeah, no, this is our first presented right here. This big gap. You really want to see downside? I mean, I really don't give a shit what we get, but I feel like the shorts would be kind of clean if we did get it here. But, you know, if we confirm higher and we want to do that, that's fine too. It's just a different structure, right? Like ES stronger. We're leaving behind 5-minute gaps here on ES and Dow Jones. NQ is really not. NQM more volume, that is incorrect. Are some of you guys mentally okay? You know what I mean? I just gotta ask. I just, you know what I mean? What do I think about the daily bearish fair value gap? Has a potential draw. I don't even. What does the daily look like? It's the same. It's the same buy side level, 805. Was a question? It was. I didn't see the question mark. But you check on the CMEgroup.com. That's why you guys got to be here early, boys. It was like the first thing. It was like one of the first things I covered on stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you covered. You know what I mean? You just gotta show up. You just gotta show up to class on time. Some of you guys be walking in after the bell. Listen, the bell doesn't dismiss you. I do. And you don't want detention. I mean, what the heck? Don't you guys want to listen to the ICT speech at the beginning of stream? Like, what are you guys doing? You're missing out. I'm telling you. All right, so we've traded down into this 5-minute gap on ES. And obviously, we're still respecting these down close candles on NQ. Oh, goodness. This hourly candle closes in 3 minutes. And well, let's see here, but might have to look for something like this, honestly. But we'll see. You hate it when teacher said that? I know. I was trying to give you guys some PTSD there. Meanwhile, you got Dow Jones getting ready to take out that level. Can I go talk to Trump? I would, but he said APAC lobby members only. Rats. All right, there's another new high. Reverse off the 1 hour FEG? What? I don't see a 1 hour FEG. We're above it. We're above an FEG. That's all that Felix, that is, people always say, Tyler, what's your model? What's your model? And they never believe me, but I tried telling them, it's Jesus take the wheel. It's Jesus take the wheel, and when he's busy fulfilling other orders, then I rely on family, you know what I mean? Which is you guys. I try to channel my inner Dominic Toretto. You can do anything when you got family. Right? Some of you guys forgot that. I know I'm having a hard time trusting, like, chasing along here. I know. I'm in the same mental thought process. It's called T&P. What's that? Trade and pray? right, new hour opened up. And we immediately shot straight down. I don't know. We didn't take out the previous hourly high, though. The only thing is we've taken out the hourly target we're shooting for on NQ has been taken out on Dow already. Well, yeah, Z trades power of 3. That's kind of the thought process, yeah. Generally speaking. It just feels like we're in a premium, though. It feels like we're in a premium. We've only had buy side offered literally since open, so. Guess we'll see. I don't know. I'm waiting to be convinced. I mean, I feel as if this hourly candle, like I said, if we see all this continue to hold, like at some point, you know, you're going to let a trade go or, you know, you can't wait forever. Otherwise, the trade's going to play out. But, like, if we see this hourly candle maybe flip bullish, get a closure above here, like I said, then maybe I could be a little bit more convinced of this. I was just trying to stay patient and not get, you know, sucked into chasing it, and then we get a manipulation. I mean, as far as the legacy accounts go, actually, that's a great question, actually. I mean, it kind of depends and as far as it takes them to approve it and stuff, but the payouts, seemingly, from what everybody's been sharing, has been really fast on the new accounts. Daily FEG, yeah, that's the 805 level I have marked. It's a Friday high, daily gap, all the above. How funny would it be if this hourly candle flips, we get a closure above here, we go long, and then it just... and it's like, all right, finally, we got him in, bitch. Yeah, I know Z trades, yeah. That's why I feel like the shorts will be clean, but damn. I guess you could argue the alternative on the hourly, like if I show you here's NQ hourly, here's ES hourly, like you got a lot of low resistance liquidity here for a buy side run too, right? Lower time frames you have some sell side, but I still would like to see manipulation down, like a more significant one before being gun-ho on the longs. There's no SMT with ES up at this high. We do now have it with Dow Jones. So Dow Jones took out previous hourly high. And I don't know, it's just been something we've been seeing a lot recently, honestly, since we've kind of been in this like prolonged daily range where it's almost like I don't know, the YM SMTs become a little bit more reliable at times. But we're still waiting for confirmation, not just blindly trading SMT. If I lose today, I have to give one follower sloppy toppy. Oh, just one? I think you're looking for TJR stream. I believe you can find that on Kick. That was funny though. Yeah, we'll make a new giveaway form for that one. Can you imagine? I don't know, boys. I think the shorts may be coming in, but we've been kind of thinking that for a little bit now. We'll see. Oh, I don't know if it's worth front running like this 5 minute. I'd feel a lot better if we got like a 5 minute change in the state lower. And I'm wondering if it's worth, like, if we get this hour, this 1 minute gap inversion, if it'd be worthwhile, because we already do have a 1 minute closure here, but. No, maybe we don't got to worry about it then. All right, that makes it easy. Yeah, this NQ chart's kind of messy in it. What do I think about the 1 hour FEG that's about to get hit again? Are you talking about the one we inversed? I'm looking at the 1 hour chart. There is not an hourly FEG. Unless we trade back into one. Yeah, right now we're trading into an hourly rejection block with some bearish SMT with Dow for the moment. Continuation's fine as well. It's just I might lower size a little bit if we try longs, but I can tell you this though, we're either going to some sell side or we're going to 805. If we don't go down, we're going up. Plot twist, we just go sideways for 4 hours. Can I wish you and your friend Aaron congratulations? Got our first payout yesterday. We'll send him a video. Attikin and Aaron, congratulations on your first payout. Everybody remembers their first. Now you know it's real. Turns out it wasn't all a Fugazi. Can you believe it? That was my first. After my first, I was like, holy shit, it works. You know what I'm talking about? You're refreshing your bank app like, holy fuck, it actually worked. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Yeah, guys, I don't know. This 5 minute, if we get another 5 minute closure back above here, how do you, damn. It's either wait and miss it because you don't trust the long, or you try the longs. Honestly, it's kind of where I'm at. If I go long though, I think I'm gonna go lower size, just in case. But damn. Let's see this 5 minute close. I would like to see it close pretty. I don't want to see it wick down below this high. Which it's doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even like that. Even that's not. You can trust it if you want. I think I'm just gonna chill though. I don't know. I might just miss this move. It makes sense, but damn. Why buy at a premium? Well, that's what I'm trying to avoid, yeah. But we'll still be at a premium once we hit 805 too. Why 805? It's just, so if you guys were on stream Friday, this range is what I was using on Friday for my bullish thesis. So going into Friday, if I turn this back on, you can see it. So Friday right here, you guys can see that we traded down well, this was in London actually. So in London, we had traded down below Asia into discount of this range from this swing low to this swing high. So at that point, once we got this hourly shift above this high here, I felt as though we'd get a retrace and then rally. That didn't happen Friday. We just continued to a new low, put in low of the week on Friday. And but I'm still viewing this like this overall range as a discount that we've traded into. And now we're trading back to, this is just the first low hanging fruit target on the hourly chart, which also happens to be the daily fair value gap. And previous, well, this is Friday high. So, but yeah, like we've talked about, it's kind of been just a straight shot, right? Here's market open Sunday night yesterday, and we've just basically been straight up. So I wanted to see like just a little bit cleaner, a little bit more of a manipulation down before feeling like super excited about joining the long, but we really only got just, you know, kind of more so like institutional order flow entry drill where we just trade down into recent inefficiencies and keep going. And I don't know, I just have a feeling in my loins like we're going to stop short of this target and then we're going to get that big drop down. You know what I mean? Do you guys ever get those feelings right in your groin region, or no? Is that just me? You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're thinking of an idea and then like you kind of start tingling a little bit. You're just like, all right, I think that makes sense now. One minute bearish OB, rejecting the 5 minute. Still hard to say. 3 minute gap, 2 minute gap. Yeah, probably this 5 minute change in the state would probably be best bet if we want to feel decent about it. You know, or we see this like slow, like we could see big retracements like on this 1 minute time frame, and then as we like slowly grind higher on this candle, I mean that could be a possibility too. The 10 a.m. silver bullet hour, boys and girls, it's kind of been shite all 2026, outside of some exceptions, but what do you guys think? Or is that just me? It feels like the silver bullet AM session has been just like really poor delivery a lot of times. Like we get like a big move either overnight or like right at open, and then like 10 a.m. just is dog shit. Well, boys, I don't know. I'm flat right now. I haven't entered anything. We're seeing if we get this draw at 805, but yeah, I'm flat right now. I haven't taken anything. We're stair stepping up though. Some of you guys might just be holding longs and just like riding it out. You might just have to be patient. It's 10:15. We've seen this before where it just grinds slowly all hour and then we get like another move finally at like either 10:30 or 11 a.m. New 15. Yeah, I mean, just look at these like 15. Like this is also part of it for me too. So this 15-minute candle wicked the high and then closed back below this high. Right? And then we see 945 expand, close above the high, and now we're rejecting again. I don't know, it's just like kind of some slow momentum. Not really displacing. Well, anyway, while we're waiting, what happened in the world over the weekend? And yeah, what's going on with BB boys? Is BB still with us or what? I saw like the AI video that he had like 6 fingers or something, and like he hasn't actually spoken in public in like a week or something like that. Time for a giveaway? I mean, we could, I guess, but I don't know if Aman is watching the stream. The one that won the giveaway last week. I kind of felt bad, but he was in the Discord. He was in the Discord yesterday saying that he won the giveaway, but like he didn't claim it. He was trying to claim it like 3 days later or whatever. And I'm just like, dude, I already gave all the accounts away, bro. You know what I mean? I feel bad, but the rules were what the rules were. Yeah, we talked about it a little bit, the TGR situation. Yeah, I mean, it's not like anything new or surprising or shocking. This is all stuff we've talked about before, but you know, at the end of the day, you can only care about it so much. It's not going to really change any of our lives one way or the other. And at the end of the day, he's getting a lot of publicity for it. He's just going to keep making more money. The only thing that's going to stop someone that's in that situation is like literally a lawsuit or like a federal investigation from a regulatory organization. Because it technically is a felony if you know, if a regulatory body wants to look into somebody lying about their CFD results with an offshore brokerage in order to sell mentorships, etc. That is a felony, but I don't know if we ever see something like that, to be honest. Join late. Did you trade yet? I have not traded yet. I mean, yeah, if we start to hold this and close back above, I may join this long, but I've been patient enough at this point. I don't want to like jump. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck are we doing? What's up with these wicks, bro? Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, fuck that. The way it continues, I guess. Woke up late, got 14 inches of snow yesterday. Yeah, I think we got like that too. Something like that. Yeah, this one, I mean, this is just, I don't know. This might just be grind, like a grindy hour all the way up. It's kind of seeming that way. I don't know. It's 10:21. Well, chat, I'm hands off the mouse, I guess. What do you guys want to chit chat about? What should we do to pass the time while we wait? What do you guys? Don't say giveaways either. Unless you're hitting the like button. You can only request giveaways if you hit the like button. Doesn't mean we're gonna do them, but it doesn't hurt. It won't hurt. You know what I mean? Yeah. Honestly, guys, this is probably just gonna grind to Friday high. If you're holding longs, probably just keep holding them. If you got entry down here, maybe go break even. But I don't. This is just too choppy and big wicks. I don't even care to try it up here, to be honest. I don't even care to try. This could go wrong so many different ways. Oh, give away some accounts. Listen, we could give away some accounts. It's always on the table, you know. You just got an account from Lucid under yours? You mean you use my code? Appreciate it, Michael. What is the TJR situation? Well, I'm on trading. He's pretty notorious for making like exposed, like traders exposed videos. He's done a bunch of different ones on different people. He did one on TJR yesterday. I think it got deleted off YouTube initially, and then he had to like take some stuff out and then re-uploaded it. I mean, it's all stuff we've covered. If anybody on here has been following me for, you know, I guess when I started posting on 2023, I had the original beef with TJR. I'm just going to set the record straight. I had the original beef with TJR in 2023, and then he sent all of his 15-year-old minions in his Discord to report my accounts until I got banned and all my videos got removed. He's a scammer, man. That's what it is. He's a scammer, but he's extremely entertaining. He knows enough to be able to sound smart enough to sell to retards. But he's not the first. He won't be the last. It's just part of the trading space, unfortunately. And this video won't change anything, to be honest. But it adds some drama. It adds some views. And that's really all it is. But I don't know. I try not to talk about it too much. I try not to get involved in like the trader drama, other than maybe taking a little bit of like a victory lap briefly. But it's just not worth talking about, man. All I'm doing is giving them more publicity. Truth be told, so, and I really don't care to do that. I put out a tweet yesterday. And this is how I feel on the situation. It's anticlimactic, I'm sure, for some of you. But the tweet was, welcome to the Trading Space 2026, where 10% of the trading content is actually valuable, and 90% of it is rage bait and drama for views. Everything is a war for your attention. My take, everyone out here is posting anything, or anyone out here that is posting anything, has some level of conflict of interest, including myself. Affiliate codes, courses, discords, etc. It's not my job to tell you who to listen to and who not to. You shouldn't let anyone tell you what to think. Think for yourself, focus on yourself, improve yourself. Everything else is theatrics. That shit's a banger, I'm not gonna lie. Is that narcissistic to like your own tweet? Probably. Do you live on YouTube every day? I don't know if I live on it, but I am live on it every day during the week. Yeah, exposing does two things. It gives a lot of views to the person being exposed, and it gives a lot of views to the person doing the exposing because it's getting reshared a lot. Everyone's talking about it, right? Everyone thinks it's this big gotcha, but it's really not anything. Like I said, the only thing that stops any of this stuff from happening is if a regulatory body gets involved and there's legitimate repercussions, which, I mean, this is probably not going to happen. So that's why you just got to be cynical and skeptical. Unfortunately, I mean, when it comes to the trading space, you kind of have to. Especially if people are selling you anything. Like, everybody out here has a conflict of interest, boys. Nobody out here is posting their trades and documenting their journey purely out of, like, pure love of the game. Some try to frame it like they are, but it's just not true. It's just not true. Like, obviously, even I have something to gain by streaming on YouTube, which is that, you know, if you guys enjoy the streams, you engage with the streams, you engage with my content, you know, and if you choose to, you use my codes for, like, prop firms, for example. And, you know, it is what it is. It's not really a secret that influencing, you know, being an influencer is easier to make money than trading itself, because trading is hard and it's not guaranteed or steady or anything like that. So, I mean, that's just the truth. What is the website that exposes people? I mean, I don't know if there's a website dedicated to it, but I think Iman Trading is his YouTube, though. I think he's got a couple YouTubes, if I'm not mistaken, but sending hate from Florida. What the fuck? Why are you sending hate, man? Sending hate from Florida? Come on, dude. Connor, come on, dude. I feel like we should do a giveaway now and hope Connor wins so I can pick someone else. I'm petty like that, though. You know what I mean? People are always like, oh, be the bigger person. Don't stoop to their level. It's like, nah, I'm going to stoop. I'm going to stoop lower than their level. How about that? Chat, how are we feeling about this 5-minute CISD if we get it? It's just kind of an awkward time. It is 10:30. It is 10:30. Shortly. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to drop a sell limit on that bearish order block on the 5. See if we get picked up or if this just rips. Oops. Didn't take highs? What didn't take highs? Dow Jones took the high. I mean, or yeah, just dump. Yeah, and I mean, like, I didn't really even want to be in this trade. Now that I think about it, I didn't really care. I was just, I was just only waiting for it this whole time, and now I can't get in it because you're just gonna die. I might move entry down to 50% fib, something like this. Why does it do that? TradingView has kind of been buggy like that lately, where it's like you can't click and change. You have to like reset it. Do a giveaway. Luca, we just ran a giveaway, and your name was drawn, and you didn't claim it. Like, what's going on, dude? But yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can get picked up on this. I moved my limit down from the 5-minute OB to this 50% fib, which also in a 1-minute gap. I don't know, boys. If it's in a hurry, it might not pick us up, but then I'm gonna look to target opening range low. The long was promised 1,000 years ago. I guess that's kind of true. We do only ever keep going up over time. Buy or sell, giveaway win. What do you think about TGR situation? Giveaway win, market timing. Hey, you're missing one, Caden Trades. You're missing the June contract rollover. I'll keep dragging the fib down. See if I give a shit. Well, chat. When it rains, it pours. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Are we really just gonna dump this, dude? Come on. I mean, God forbid we be a little patient. You know what I mean? Holy sheesh! It's 5-minute Drake candle right now. All right. Well, limit is staying on. Do I move my limit down? I think I will. Maybe the start of this 5-minute gap. I don't know if we can get there or not. I think I'm just gonna stick with trailing this 50%. And honestly, I'm not even gonna put my stop all the way up there. As long as we're above like this 786 level, I think we should be fine with this stop. The opening range low also happens to be an unfilled 1 hour FEG. Market only. I know. Nah, we need a, I don't want to chase this here. We've been patient this long, chat. But what's everybody doing right now? Are you guys waiting for positions? Are you guys in shorts already? What's going on? We've been waiting for the short to come in like quite literally all morning. Top FEG's breakaway. You don't know that any more than I know that, so. Unless you have a crystal ball that you're not sharing with us. If so, share the crystal ball secrets. It'll probably tank now. He'll say, see, told you. I'll say, lucky guess. Lucky guess. You're not liking the shorts? I mean, I'm not liking the shorts from here, but. Yeah, man, when she wanted to go, she went, huh? See if we get picked up. We're not in the macro anyway, so it's... I mean, it'd be kind of unfortunate if we just ran, like, right away. Tyler told you it was a breakaway gap, Tyler. You never listened to me, Tyler. Don't fucking say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let me tease. Not bragging. Save some women for the rest of us, would you? Careful, bro. My wife might be on here. $15-minute change in the state. 5 minutes till we close. Oh, yeah. 15-minute change in the state could be incoming in. As long as opening range low is left, I'm okay staying with this. But yeah, man, I need premium of this range for entry, honestly. 5-minute FEG here. If I keep this like so, risk to reward gets a little worse, unfortunately. Oops. It's doable though. Every time I trail this down though, it just takes another new low. One-minute gap tap. This is literally institutional order flow entry drilling, both directions. 1041. I guess we'll see if we get a pullback, dog. That's all we can do. That's all we can block a dar. Optionally, what you could do if you want like a more refined entry is wait for the retracement and then scale back into a 1 minute and then find confirmation. But I think I'll just take this. Behind the 5 minute wick. No. Thought process with the stop is we're above 78.6 and above 50% of this OB. Honestly, if it gets to my stop here, we're going to the new high probably. You know. But yeah, man, she might be gone. She might be gone, chat. Unless you entered, like, probably the only way you entered would be either, like, just off this 5 minute close, you just hopped in market order, or, like, this 1 minute, I guess. It just would have been dicey on the 1 minute because there was so much, like, back and forth, right? Gap, inverse, reclaim, like. But that would have been like it's just like market executing off of 1 or 5 minute closures somewhere up in here. But other than that, though, stairs up, elevator down. Coping. All right, Connor, you're officially. I'll be nice. Enjoy VIP room though. I thought he was just being funny at first, and now I find out he's actually retarded. R.I.P. What's up, Nika? Giveaway today. There's only one way to find out. And that's by hitting the like button and waiting until the very end. Because that's one thing about this stream is it ain't over until the fat lady sings. What do we got here? New 15 minute. Just opened up. Getting a retrace here a little bit now. Limit is set at 50% of this leg down in a 5 minute gap in a premium. We did confirm a 15 minute change in the state below this opening price at 930. And we'll see here. I like this if we can get filled here ideally. Alternatively, if not, and we just see price like hold this as a bearish OB, and then we just see price continue moving lower. As we get into the macro, maybe I'll scale back in and I'll look for something to join the move towards like London low. But as of now, waiting on this. 14 points on the way up on ES. About to hit TP 690. Wait, what? So you went long and short? Took 14 points on the way up on ES and then went short. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, we've just basically been waiting on the short all morning. Now that we got it, we're waiting to see if we can get picked up. Let me in. Let me in. Yeah, the hourly high was taken out on Dow. I still think we go there, but definitely felt a manipulation lower made sense first because we just had nothing but buy side since open on last night. So dang, bro, I might have to look to join this without this retracement. We'll see. Let's get into the macro. It's 48 right now. But we're like seemingly in a hurry to drop maybe. Let this 5-minute close. Why sell? I'll show you why. Because of that right there. It's the only indicator you'll ever need. I don't even charge for it. But yeah, I might have to. I don't know. I might. It might have to jump in this. Don't. It's not my first option, but if this just keeps displacing down, it might be our only chance, man. Not chasing it on a Monday. No balls. I'm only going to chase it if we get displacement down in the macro, right? Holy fuck. All right, we just ran opening range low. There was target hit. Damn it, bro. Fuck. This shit just ran away. All right, limits off. Limits off on this. This literally just ran away. 10:30. Well, actually, this is 10:20 order block, 10:25, and then 10:30. We just see this thing take off. Dang. All right, what are we going to do with this low? Remember, discount of the range is like 521, which is just above London low. So that would be where I'm aiming for if we do end up taking anything for lower. But this is not what you want to see, honestly, if you're looking for lower. I like it live, boys. Kind of a crazy morning, tricky morning, I guess, a little bit. Like we know what direction we want to go in, but it's like, I don't know. I just feel like delivery's been a little bit entry opportunities very Yeah, I know this is what you don't want to see. Like we take out this opening range low at the macro, and then we respect this hourly gap just below it. Still in a relative premium in my opinion, but you could honestly make the case to me for bullishness off of just a 1 hour kind of framework here. So I'm not like married to the short bias. Trying not to be, at least, right? But I am a loyal fella. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Change and stay here to the upside. On the 1. And this may just become our breaker. Yeah, I'm gonna try longs here, chat. I'm gonna go stop at the bodies of these candles. I'm gonna go off this change in the state and breaker for higher. I want to see us trade into this breakaway gap on the 5 minute. That'll be a good break even, and I'm looking for potentially external highs. We'll see. Kind of eyeballed the wrist there. Might be a little undersized, if anything. All right, so we're in longs. Let's see if we get this move up. Totally left in the dust on that short idea to opening range low. Unfortunately. Robert says big dump coming or it melts up. You know what? I agree. I think it'll either go up or it'll go down. That's a good point. That is a good point. Melt up is a new one. I will say that. That's true. I don't think I've ever heard that one before. I want to at least see this 5-minute breakaway gap be traded to. That's why that's break even for me. Because even if we're wrong and like we still go lower, which is possible, I still think we get here at least. New hour opens up here in 2 minutes. 50% tapped? I don't think we tapped 50%, right? Oh shit, we did. Damn. I know, I just don't have really much room to give this to breathe. We hitting a 15-minute? No. I mean, I hope that's not it. We got a 15-minute closure here incoming as well. I think I'm going to give it room for this. I want to see if we maybe trade up into that at least and then go break even. I just don't want to do it too soon, but that would suck, wiener. Moment of truth, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on the 15 here. We're going to open up a new 15-minute candle with this hourly close, and then we're going to be trading into a 15-minute gap most likely. Above 50% of now this range. Here we go. And then at that point, I think a break even would be logical because we would want to see that 15-minute deliver lower. That's why you don't go break even too early, chat. That is exactly why. Holy shit. Now we go break even and hope for the best. Trade and pray. So we just opened up the new candle. We did slightly tap that 15-minute. Very shallow, but let's see what we want to do. Stop is break even. Hope for the best. But in case we're wrong here, this will save us from a potential L. Now we wait. Now we wait. It's got to give us more of a 15-minute gap fill than that, though, at least, right? That can't be it. Bare minimum. The 15-minute close. I mean, I like the looks of the way that the 15. It looks like a sharp V-shaped recovery to the upside off this hourly gap. So I think we look good, but it always looks good until it doesn't, right? You see a buy setup and a sell setup? Yeah, I agree. It's fine, break even. I do agree. This is basically the sell setup happening right now. Bears or the Bulls? Kind of looking like bears? Question mark? I'm bearish, by the way. If we close back below here, I think I'm joining shorts. Honestly. It will not happen. That'd be nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. My first choice is this just works out. Yeah, break even stopped there, boys and girls. I'm going to look to maybe, I mean, hopefully this doesn't just stop me out and we fly, but I'm going to look to go short if we close below here. Literally, basically inverse of this logic. It will not happen. What if it does, though? But like, what if? It's truly just tragic if this is just like a break-even trade and then it rips. Part of the business, though. Why don't we just go for like a 2R fixed? Watch us not get filled. Again. These shorts are moving fast, man. Oh, what kind of fucking close is that? Really? I'm gonna try to join this short, boys. I mean, that close. What is that, bro? That's dog shit. I haven't put this limit on yet, by the way. I might just mark it. I might just have to market execute if I'm gonna take this. I'm not like these candle closures are not it. All right, I'm gonna join the short here. Going for 2-hour fix below this low. You flip bias like underwear. You go in timeout like a dumbass. All right, we're just gonna close the chat down. Apparently, chat's feeling like being gay. Oops. But anyway, all right. Here's the logic from the short, or for the short, for anyone interested. I'm viewing price in a relative premium. I'm viewing that we retraced to 50% of the leg down from earlier. Hit a 15-minute bearish fair value gap. Rejecting. Confirming lower on a 1 minute. Looking for continuation lower towards discount of the range. We've already covered that we feel we can make an argument a little bit for both sides today. So if you're going to sit here and act like a brainiac, like you know for certain it's going up or down, you're a liar and you're really low IQ. And you probably haven't been paying attention for the last, how long have we been live? 2 hours? Real sick, chat, real sick. So we'll see what we get. We will see what we get, boys. Back at entry. It is 11:11 right now. That's really it. Yeah, it's pretty much now or never, honestly. The only SMTs that we have, unless I'm missing something, but is this high on Dow Jones taking out the Friday high down here. Oh, about to get stopped out. Hopefully we don't see like SMT with this high with NQ. Just got stopped. SMT with this high and then we dump. If that happens, I'm gonna look to rejoin it. That sucks. That's a bummer, chat. Wanted the shorts earlier, and then we just couldn't get picked up, and now we're retracing still back into the range. But yeah, it was kind of a mixed bias, honestly. Could frame both shorts and longs. Now we got SMT with this high internally. And yeah, I tried the longs, got to stop break even on it. So we'll see. Maybe it was just an unfortunate in the wrong asset. Hard to say. What the fuck? But yeah, honestly, if this does set up another short, I'm gonna rejoin it. If we hold this and go higher, then clearly we're just still trending up. So this will be the idea if we get it. What's this? It's 2R just to the recent low if we get it too. What's going on, boys? What's going on? Yeah, I threw a couple people in timeout. Is what it is. Everyone's a brainiac. Giveaway time. Sanjal. We'll see. I don't know, boys. What are we thinking? Is this just gonna rip? Or what? Yeah, it kind of became a tough read. I'm not gonna lie. It became a tough read after this. Like, we were short all the way up until this move took place to opening range low. And now it's like, I actually don't know if we're going to go hunt buy side or hold these internal PD arrays and then see another drive down. Still shorting, still favoring shorts. Yeah, I really don't know. But what I will say is it does feel like I feel like the shorts should have held. We got what time is it? 11:20, 21. Not sure what I want to do here. Probably just wait. We still got SMT. But yeah, lost 520 was the final P&L there across 6 accounts. Looking for the 1 minute breakaway gap to hold, stay unfilled. Usually breakaway gaps end up being good targets for the return trip. Unfortunately. But yeah, this might have just been the opening range low might have just been all she wanted, boys. Might have been all she wanted. I guess the unfortunate part is just that I was in the long. But the way that it formed just enough to make me want to flip my bias back to short. That's the only a little bit annoying part. Oh, that's trading, ain't it, chat? Son of a gun. But yeah, we're probably not bearish anymore, I don't think. SMT fail with a yes. At least that'd be pretty gnarly if we were. Slow melt up. Well, you said it was either going to be a big drop or a melt up. Now you're saying slow melt up, Robert. What's the difference? We did agree. It was either going to go up or it was going to go down. That is true, actually. That is true. Oh, man. Dang it. Kind of sucky, dude. We literally we were on a hot streak, bro. We were on like a nice fat win streak last week until one L on Friday and now L on Monday. Back-to-back L's. Unfortunately. So a slow move higher is a melt up, but a fast move up is what? A pump? Is that right? Am I understanding this correctly? Not right now, Aman. I'm only capable of love after a take profit. I'm only capable of love after a TP is hit. I think it's like a trader personality flaw. I can't be capable of love unless that happens. Has ever ICT commented on your live stream? He has, yeah, twice. The first time I was talking about how I didn't really like how he handled the Robbins Cup situation and didn't take any accountability. And then he said that ICT is overrated and to focus on yourself. And I was like, oh shit, probably not the greatest first impression to make on ICT, but it is what it is. And then he was in the stream one other time. I was explaining low resistance liquidity as like trendline liquidity. It's like a low resistant run. And then he said, I don't want to be rude, but low resistant conditions are actually... And then he talked about how it's basically a bunch of inefficiencies that have to get filled. Not trendline liquidity. And I was like, oh, thanks for correcting me. I'm here to learn, everybody. You got Chlorophyll Man up there talking about God knows what. And here she is talking about making out with me. I'm here to learn, everybody. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, sometimes I've been getting fooled a little bit in the AM session sometimes, but I don't know. AM session's been tricky, I feel like, this year, and that's not an excuse. It's just kind of the conditions we've been in, and obviously it's still my decision to put trades on, but you just got to take the loss for what it is. Don't let the chat rage bait me too much, because then that makes me want to go on tilt more, so I just try to ignore it and realize that half the shit people say is like just nonsense. But at the end of the day, it's not, I mean, it's just a loss, dude. It sucks. You feel the emotions of it. Nobody wants to lose and be wrong, but I'll just wait for another setup, man. That's all you can do. Futures trading events to meet other traders? I mean, yeah, maybe at some point. You know what's funny is when I first got into trading, I was in a network marketing company, and that was like like a lot of it was networking, a lot of it was like team building and things like that, and you were always going to conferences like every 6 months to like hang out with other fucking traders, other traders and other scammers. And I'm not gonna lie, I did that. I mean, dude, I was in network marketing for like 7 years. I won't lie, I got a little burnt out of talking to people, dealing with people. And honestly, sometimes just engaging with the chat does the same thing. But yeah, no, we'll do some networking at some point, boys. I was supposed to go to the Big Daddy Max event, and then last minute ended up not going. I agree. Fuck MLM. Well said. I do agree. So yeah, you want to talk about trading scammers, dude? Bruh. Oh my god. You ever join a company to try to learn trading and you're paying $300 a month to learn trading and then all you're being taught about is how to recruit people? All right, chat. Maybe looking to potentially, if this can continue, I may look to join longs. I might get back in favor with the longs here and see if we go for external high, maybe Friday high. But I want to see some closure above here. Change the underwear or change my bias like the underwear. My bias hasn't really changed too much today. It's been kind of dicey in the middle of this range. Like, what are we going to do? Aw, Devin. Devin, I love you too, bro. Sorry, Aman. Aman's pissed. I had an L early this morning, so I was just chilling here today. Yeah, dude. Kind of a crazy day. We wanted to see higher initially, which we did get. Just kind of grinded up. And then I wanted shorts. Couldn't get my shorts. And then went long, break even, switched short, got stuffed out. Now I'm thinking about going long again. But we've had one L, one break even on the day, one trade not picked up. So we'll see what we want to do. I want to, yeah, I don't know, that 1 minute. See, these 1 minute closures have been kind of dicey. Let's let this 5 minute close. The unfortunate part about today is like waiting for more confirmations has kind of been to the detriment a little bit as well. But we'll see. If this can't close above here, I don't care for the longs. But if we can, then we'll try it. We shall try it, boys. If you can't get shorts, get pants. That's actually a good piece of advice. Or the alternative is you're naked from the waist down. Like me every morning on stream. Why do you guys think I never get up from the chair? If I got up from the chair, you guys would be getting a show for free. And you gotta pay for that. Link in bio. $4.99. Inches. I mean dollars. Oh. You think Tanks trades pretty much the same? Who's Tanks? I don't know who that is. Tanya? I mean, I think all ICT traders trade pretty much the same. But here's the thing with ICT concepts. People think because you trade the same concepts or the same strategies that you always have the same exact bias in trades. It's just not true. There's times when I lose and Tanya wins. There's times when Tanya loses and I win. And it's like we're trading the same concepts. We're looking at the same charts. You know, and you could apply that to every other ICT trader as well. There's times where I have a winning day and I look around at social media and I see other traders lost or missed the trade that I took, and I feel like a baller. And then there's other days where I'm on the wrong side and everybody else caught the right side, and then I feel like a total dipshit. But that's literally just like part of trading. Like, it's so unique. That's why there's no cookie cutter. Like, this isn't a cookie cutter thing. That's why even like signals don't work, because at the end of the day, here's the reality. And I was talking to a buddy about this on Friday. I was just like, dude, you could trade live in front of people, tell them to copy you, trade for trade, and you could literally never lose. And there will still be traders that blow up, fail, lose money, even if you never lost. Because it's just not, you know what I mean? Like, that's trading, though. It's so unique to the individual. Risk management, risk tolerance, discipline, patience, all those types of things. You know, like, for example, I was rewatching Trader Kane. He was trading his live Apex 130K account. I think it was Thursday. Anyway, I was rewatching the stream replay yesterday while I was cooking dinner, because I was like, oh, I didn't even see he was live, and I was watching it, and he took like 5 trades, and he flipped his bias a bunch of different times. And I'm sitting there, I'm like reading some of the chat, and like some of the chat is like, bro, what the fuck? And I'm just like, what do you guys think this is? Yeah, the only way to figure out that signals don't work is you got to take some signals, and then you realize, like, oh, yeah, I can't rely on this my whole life. Yeah, Kane. Did I say King? Like, he's one of the traders that, like, you know, if I ever see, like, he posts stuff, he doesn't post very often, but I like seeing some of his stuff. I don't know, something about that fucking accent too. I kind of am jealous. I wish I had like a little UK accent. It's kind of cool. There's something about like that accent. Is it UK or is he in Europe? I think he's in the UK, right? There's something about that accent in trading. It just like fits. It just like goes well together. UK, yeah. You know what I mean, though? Is that just me, though? I kind of just, it's something about it feels like prestigious for some reason. Tyler, that's racist. What? Oh, shit. All right, guys, but waiting on this 5-minute closure to confirm this bearish or bullish order block. Are we going to get it on this 5-minute candle? And honestly, yeah, for any decent risk reward, this probably is going to have to be, you could do a partial maybe here, but it's barely over a 1R and 1.26. Probably trying to get that Friday high for the most part. But we need to see this closure above here. If not, all things are still on the table, I think. Yeah, I don't know what it, yeah, okay, so it's not just me. It does something about it, yeah. I've always thought that. Whenever I hear somebody with like an accent, like a what is that? Not a British accent or like a UK accent, and they're talking about trading, I just like it catches my attention and I just stop and I listen. Even if like what they're saying makes no sense. I'm just like, I don't know, something about it. Something about it, dude. Maybe it's a fetish. Maybe I need to find me a UK woman. Or Australian. Oh, Dananda. What shampoo do I use? I'm gonna vlog my next shower. How about that? All right, chat. Now you see that we are liquidating the shampoo bottle all over my head and shoulders. You can see here we got SMT with the conditioner and the body wash. Looks pretty bullish. Yeah, leave Hawkeye alone. Damn, dude, we're not getting this. What is going on? 11:40. We've been streaming for a while too. Chat, what's the MO here? What are you guys feeling? Is this gonna just hold this 5-minute bearish and go lower? I mean, quite the retracement if so, but damn. Like, this is what we're up against. I don't know. Am I the only one that feels like after opening range low was taken that it was kind of like a hard read after that? Or no? Am I not alone? Still shorting. You've been holding for a while. What time is it? 41. Damn. I mean, we might as well stay on for lunch macro at this point. It's been a long morning waiting on this chart, I feel like. And then the one time we have a good opportunity, it like just runs. Yeah, Debbie, I know. I'm trying to stay neutral and not like jump from long to short too quickly, and I did want to stick, you know, kind of with the thesis that we could be bearish, and that's why I ended up flipping short when I did. Maybe I was just early. Because, yeah, like I've been saying, I definitely feel like we are in a relative premium. It's just, do we want to go here first, you know? I'm not trying to predict whether we go there first or not. I'm just trying to read what price wants to do. And it's been a little bit of a toss-up since this low, I think, but we shall see. We shall see. I just don't want to like end stream and then all of a sudden 10 minutes from now I'm sitting here like we're getting like a beautiful short continuation or something like that. And then I'm ripping it. I'm not gonna lie though, I do have to pee. You know what I should do? I should just get a bottle. Liquidate in the bottle under the desk while on stream while seeking liquidity. That actually maybe could work. Has anybody here ever done that? Has anybody in here ever been like in a trade and you bring like your laptop into the bathroom, and you set the laptop like on the bathroom counter, and you're like in the shower and you keep checking like every like 30 seconds? Or is that, have you guys never done that before? Does your iPhone eats Apple? Not that I've ever seen, but it wouldn't surprise me. Also, boys, hey, March Madness is getting kicked off, boys. Are we filling out any brackets or what? Are we filling out any brackets? Ow. Or no? It is the season after all. And then we got St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, chat. Oh, dude, you know what would be good? But it'd be kind of like degenerate. Would it be festive or degenerate if we had some Guinness on stream tomorrow? Probably degenerate, right? That's pretty dirty, like pretty early in the morning too. That's why it's like if I was in either the UK or Europe, it's like middle of the afternoon, right? So it's like not as bad. On your tablet? Oh, dude, my tablet's outdated. I should maybe get a new one. Well, either I'm at my PC. I have a MacBook Pro laptop that I use if I'm like in another room or something, but I've been really making an effort this year that if I take any trades in the PM session, I try to be here at my PC so I can at least record it so people don't think I'm just making shit up, and I try to like show the entire trade. Makes me feel better at least, but get a G-Wagon. I know, dude. I need to get a G-Wagon. I need to earn it first though. I did actually get a new vehicle over the weekend, chat. I got a X5 BMW, upgraded from my 3 Series. I have not been able to really enjoy it yet though, because we got literally hit with a foot of snow literally like 2 hours after I got it. But X5 BMW M Sport. So she's nice, dude. She's nice to have some luxury. So G-Wagon will be next. That's like another 1,000 pounds though. What is a G? Actually, no, I think it's actually like 1,900 pounds more, I think. Hold the camera and go to the car. I do have one picture of it. But I haven't taken anything of it because I haven't really had a chance to enjoy it yet. It's just literally been parked. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys at a better time. I'll show you guys later when I actually get a chance to take some good pics of it. But she's nice. No, not a stick. Not a stick. It's just an M Sport package, Kevin. So yeah, technically the engine, I think 3 liter turbo. I think the horsepower on it's only like 4. No, it might not be that much. It might be like 380, 390. My neighbor I live next to, he owns a restaurant and bar chain here, and he's got an M8 competition. That's pretty sick. M8 competition. And then he also has a, what is it? A M. Yeah, I think it's an X5M something. I forget the spec, but yeah, man. Otherwise, we'll see, man. We gotta level up before we get to a G-Wagon status. But yeah, it's nice you get that tax benefit for a vehicle that's over 6,000 pounds. I mean, either way, you can claim depreciation on vehicles. But with the vehicles over 6,000 pounds, you can write off. You can either write off the whole thing all at once, or you can depreciate over time. I think most people I've seen get G-Wagons, they just write it all off at once. Yeah, it's anything over 6,000 pounds, I guess, technically. Oh, dude, yeah, dude, it's crazy, yeah. My dad's a little bit more old school. He kind of like hates foreign vehicles, but I don't know if that's just the boomer in him or not. Everything he's like domestic, ride or die. He's always been a big Dodge guy. He has a Dodge Challenger Scat Pack, which I guess technically is like maybe slightly less performance than a Hellcat, but not by much. He's kind of a gearhead though, to be honest. The American car, well, the thing about if you want performance, you get a better bang for your buck with American, honestly. You're paying a premium for, anything that's imported. You know what I mean? Like, you can get way more performance for less money out of domestic vehicles. And probably more luxury too, to be honest. Like, in terms of like bells and whistles. So I get it. I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. The Urus over the G-Wagon? Is it Urus? How much does a Urus weigh that much? How much does a Urus weigh? It must, right? No, I was right. Yeah, the curb weight on a Urus varies from 4,700 to 5,500. You need 6,000 plus. For the what's it called? Like the gross vehicle weight rating or whatever. But yeah, I guess if you do want to sell a course, you move to Miami, you get a Urus. That is actually what you do, technically. You're not a fan of G-Wagons? Dude, my dad said the same thing. I told him, I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, that's what's next. But just give me a minute. I'm not going to be an idiot. He was like, I think that's ugly. I'm like, I think you're ugly, bitch. Oh, yeah. Maybe me and Kyle Rittenhouse, I'll pick him up. 4 doors. More nice ladies. You're going to tell my dad what? I said that to him. Donkey Kong sucks. You know what? You suck. Bring my dad on stream. He's working right now. He's working. He owns an auto body collision repair shop, if anybody's never heard my upbringing or story before. So yeah, he's that's kind of why he's a gearhead. Boys, what do we want to do here? We are going into the lunch macro, and it's starting to look like these shorts are coming back in. Famous last words, right? I want them. I want them. I want them. Let me short. Let me prove to the world that I was right all along. Please. I must prove myself. Let me show the world I was right all along. Dude, I gotta pee, bro. Damn. Flowing river, gentle stream. Flowing river, gentle stream. If I gotta pee, I imagine my dog. He's probably gotta. I mean, because, yeah, so ultimately we're holding this inefficiency and OB, supply and demand traders would call this the supply zone. But I want to see some, like, displacement down, dude. I don't want to, like, join shorts up here and then we just rip off this down close candle and hourly open into a new high and beyond. So let's see if we can get some displacement down. We still got lots of targets we can go for. Now we got this new low here, New York midnight, London low, etc. But dang, man, shit. It's been a patient kind of a day. Dude, that's literally the initial limit. That's what I'm, dude, bro. The number of times I've had that exact conversation with myself, you have no idea. It's just like, it's funny. It's so funny how, and that's why people, they want to hate on limit orders, but it's like, dude, you'd be surprised. A lot of the times, just if you go back and reflect on trades and ideas that you had while you were trading that day, and it's like, man, a lot of the times you identified the proper entry, the proper, like, you know, PD array, whatever, the right technical analysis. And then it's like, you know, but you're just not patient enough. Different things form. So you switch bias or whatever, or you just forget about an idea. But yeah, a lot of the times it's like you just needed more patience than you thought, unfortunately. I do use TRADEIFY, yes. Right now I'm trading TRADEIFY and LUCID accounts. I'm not trading Apex at the moment. But yes, limit orders are better in my opinion, less impulsive decisions. Well, that's Robin. How dare you make sense? Robin. How dare you say something reasonable? I've been trying to tell people, but then the moment damn, dude, Apex just sent out an email. I don't know, can I share this? Did you guys get this Apex email just now? But no, I try telling people, like, as soon as I start talking smart about using limit orders, I'll have one of those trades that just, like, the only way you could have caught it is market entry. You guys got this too? I just saw this. As a part of an ongoing compliance review, codes such as Rocket, Bugatti, Wise, and Smart, along with thousands of others associated with the affiliate promotions, were reviewed for compliance, have already been deactivated. These actions demonstrate that no individual affiliate or user is exempt from compliance. Dude, Apex is, bro, these guys have been, like, I don't know what got into them, but 2026 came and they're just like, we ain't taking no bullshit. It's kind of crazy. I mean, think about everything that Apex has done in the last, what, month? New plans. Literally just, like, outing people for extremely, like, I guess you could say manipulative or deceptive, like, behavior. They gave Kane and Jade and I think others huge live accounts and welcomes back to Apex. Like, dude, it's kind of crazy, to be honest. I don't know what got into him, but I don't mind it. Leave work? Yeah, dude, give me off the clock already. Let me go home. I want to catch this short. I'm waiting for something kind of clear. But yeah, I'm gonna be a little upset if I waited all this time and then I don't get like a good opportunity to finally catch this short I've been fiending for. You know what I mean, chat? New hour did just open up. We are officially in the lunch hour. Like, damn, do I just... Does a guy just get jiggy with it, you know? Like, honey. Might just use the 3-minute wick, honestly. All right, guys, I'm gonna try the short here. Uno más. I'm undersized again, damn it. Means we can go stop. We can go stop up here. If we do get this OB tap, I'm gonna add a couple more because I'm pretty light right now. It's like not even $400 risk. But yeah, man, the original limit would have been like picture perfect, honestly. So far. Off the 5-minute. So we traded up. We hit this. This was the wick on the 3-minute. It's also 1-minute OB. And in the macro here, I would like to see if we could get a quick move to the low of this range. Towards the low of this range. ES will likely beat NQ to it. So it might be something to be mindful of. I wonder if my stop is good, like moving it down here. Yeah, I think I should be good here with a stop at 7:15. As long as something unfortunate doesn't take place. So now my risk is really pretty low. Yeah, I'm only risking 255 here. For a potential like 3.4R. I'm going to see if I can pyramid into this, though. If we can get some further confirmation and continuation, I wouldn't mind it. I just want to be mindful of, like, obviously if we move too far, I don't want to totally screw my average up. And then if ES takes this low out first, then it's kind of just GG's, honestly. Oh, come on. I'm going to try to add one if we get this back to like hourly open or close to it. There we go. I'm going to add one more. Oops. Little 5-minute did just open up right here. These wicks are kind of crazy. That was March 3rd, new day opening gap. Sweet. There's the 5-minute gap fill. Yeah, hopefully we're all right here. Hopefully we are all right. But dang. There's the 3-minute 3-minute OB tap as well. So this is it. Moment of truth. Debating if we get this inversion. I'm debating adding another and then moving stop to this high. Not a great close. I'm going to move stop to this high regardless. I'm going to start shaving this risk off. We need to see some follow through. I don't really care to be in it. If we're going to go lower, we've done everything we need to do. 5-minute gap tap, 3-minute OB tap. Like, if it's going to go, it's going to go. It doesn't look like it's going to go. Unless we get something here. What time is it? 12:11? Yeah. There's the end of the macro already, too. We're just not moving, bro. We're kind of stuck. 5-minute is holding. Just kind of testing the patience a little bit. You like that I moved the stop? Me too. I think logically it makes sense. If it's not going to go, it's not going to go. I don't want to like hold more risk for no reason. Give us the short. Please and thank you. Get that ass down there. Come on. This 5-minute has to give us at least this new low. Bare minimum. Boys, I'm going to pee my pants. Oh, I'm peeing. Rug pull this shit. Rug pull this like one of TJR's crypto coins. I'm trying not to let this 1 minute make me emotional, but this 1 minute sucks. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That's better. As soon as I start saying thank you, it stops. What the fuck? All right, man. I don't know. Come on, man. Just drop. Why are we doing this? The 5 minutes closing in our favor. You know, it's not. I'm trying to stick with it. This 1 minute is testing our patience. The 5 minute is closing in our favor, so I feel like I've done all I can do now. It's just either it's going to work or it's not. Oh, is Trump about to talk? Fuck. Is he really? I don't want to. Is he actually about to talk? Or you guys fuck with me? 11:30. Oh, jeez. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna go break even now. Maybe I get saved by the grace of my. You know what? This is ridiculous. Go! All right, well, there's a new low. I was going break even there regardless, so. SMT with ES as well. Holy slow, bro. Nice. All right. Alrighty, gonna be a break even, I guess. Stupid market. There we go. All right. Break even, stop. Char. Yeah, this shit is slow. I guess we're waiting on Trump to start talking. I don't know. I still like lower, but holy cow, you got to just be holding this, honestly. Dang. So, well, all right, chat. Hey, crazy, interesting day. Could be kind of a toss-up on if you're green or red or flat or break even or whatever. Wanted shorts initially this morning. Got them here. Did not have a chance at all to really get in. So, unfortunately, it went to our target without me. Went long, got break even stopped, flipped short, got stopped out. Went short here, break even there. So, we'll see, man. But yeah, like overall, this is the thought process that I'm kind of working on is like pretty reasonable, I think, that we could have stopped short of Friday high, generate more buy side, give us another manipulation down to rebalance, maybe even take out London, maybe Asia, maybe. Or vice versa, we do see this ultimately go run this out, and then we set up that premium short, like tomorrow, right? Tuesday and or even Wednesday can put in the high of the week, hypothetically, and then we have to go off of that. But yeah, really the cleanest thing today was just that short 2-day opening range low, and I told you guys at the beginning of stream that I wanted to be like nimble today. And tomorrow, nimble with like low-hanging fruit targets, not asking for too much. And that is why when we ran this low out, it got a little dicey for me just because I was like, I feel like this could just be right back into the range to fill these unmitigated gaps, which we ultimately end up doing. I don't know. It got dicey in here. That's really all I can say. This would be so fitting. This would be so fitting if this just tanks. You know what? Fuck it if it does. All right, boys. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to take my dog on a walk. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go do something other than stare at this chop fest for the next however long. So appreciate you, boys and girls. Hit the like button before you go. Don't be too big of a degen today. The week is just getting started. We'll be back live tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated if I do take anything else later today on, you know, in the PM session. So good luck, everybody. I will see you guys back here tomorrow morning. Peace and love, chat.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler Trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. John's on my playground, never asking why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trade now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age every single day. Trendline snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.